It feels surreal standing here, watching the desert meet the sea, where the horizon blurs into something almost mythical. Dubai has a way of doing that, of taking an idea and making it impossible to forget. But Atlantis the Royal? This day isn't just a luxury hotel. It's as if someone asked, what if architecture could dance with light? What if a hotel wasn't just a place to sleep, but rather a playground for the impossible? Driving up the Palm, you see it before you feel it. The stacked glass silhouette shimmers against the skyline like Jenga blocks built by gods. It's cinematic, it's bold, and it's almost like it is alive. People come to Dubai because it fascinates us. It's this city where ambition has no ceiling, where the skyline changes faster than your camera roll updates. Everyone says Dubai pushes boundaries, but what does that actually look like when it takes the shape of a hotel? Opened in 2023, Atlantis the Royal promises luxury and more. Travelers don't only come here for another five-star experience. The visit is usually to understand what happens when design, culture, and imagination collide on this scale. Well, for some, it is also for bragging rights. Somewhere between awe and disbelief, that's where the story begins. First impressions. The check-in is a performance of hospitality. The lobby ceiling stretches upward in a wave of motion, lit by golden light that reflects off rippling water walls. You hear the faint sound of the ocean, mixed with ambient music that feels relaxing and soothing. Staff greet you not with routine smiles, but with something genuine, like they know exactly how long you've been waiting for this moment. There are subtle aromas in the air that are hard to describe, and everything in the design and decor feels intentional, orchestrated. It sets the tone, letting you know you stepped into a living dream of what hospitality should be. Now, let's step into the suite. You might not know how to act when you see how glamorous the room is because the photos online do not do it justice. Nothing prepares you for this. Floor-to-ceiling windows flood the room with light, opening onto a private terrace overlooking the entire curve of Palm Jumeirah. The higher your room is, the better the view. The sea stretches flat and endless, the skyline glittering faintly in the distance. The interiors feel like a modern art gallery, softened by human warmth and neutral tones, smooth marble and curves that mimic ocean waves. Everything is fluid, minimal, but not sterile. The room feels like a world suspended between luxury and calm. I could describe the different areas of the room, but what's most important is not how expensive it looks, but how it makes you feel. You are reminded that beauty can humble you. And yes, if you're lucky enough to peek into the Royal Bridge Suite or the underwater rooms, the world outside doesn't just surround you, it envelops you in the best way possible. Just imagine it. Then comes dinner and the other food options. The resort boasts 17 restaurants and bars, including fine dining and celebrity chef venues, so each night here feels like a global passport. One evening, Nobu by the beach brings that perfect balance of simplicity and precision. Think yellowtail sashimi, paired with a feeling that could rival any Michelin moment. Another night, it's Bread Street Kitchen by Gordon Ramsay, the British comfort food elevated by Middle Eastern hospitality, laughter echoing softly across candlelit tables. Every meal here is a story to share. As for the experience, some places photograph well, and then there are places that live beyond the camera lens. Cloud 22 is one of those. Perched on the 22nd floor, the infinity pool extends into the sky, overlooking both the city and the sea. Floating loungers, Art Deco curves, and an energy that shifts with the lights. It is like you are in a movie that makes even the silence feel cinematic. And in between the glamour, there's calm. Morning yoga by the royal pool as sunrise paints the water pink. A quiet afternoon exploring the 17 dining concepts, each space designed to surprise. Even the elevators feel curated, gliding through light like art installations. One of the things that makes Atlantis the Royal so vastly different from other stays is not the star rating and the caliber of people that you could meet, but how the hotel makes the grand feel personal. like when a staff member remembers your name and greets you intentionally. Dubai has always been a city of visionaries, but here at Atlantis the Royal, that vision feels deeply human. Yes, it's audacious and 43 stories tall, over 780 rooms, each more breathtaking than the last. But beneath the spectacle is a heartbeat, a belief that innovation can create emotion. Standing here, you will think about what this place represents. To design something like this, you have to believe in the power of imagination. You have to believe that joy, wonder, and possibility are still important. And that's something that resonates deeply. Is Dubai just showing off? It's asking, what if we never stopped dreaming? It reminds me of why I travel, to see what humans are capable of when they mix art with intent and even culture. To find moments that challenge your perspective and leave you in awe for a second longer than you expected. At night, the building glows like a constellation, with beautiful gold reflections rippling on the water and soft music rising from the terrace below. Sit on the balcony, barefoot, watching the lights of Dubai flicker across the horizon. Some might call it excessive, but in this moment, you could see something genuine. A city that refuses to be ordinary. The skyline, the architecture, the sky bridge, the rooftop pools, they all reflect one thing: daring to imagine bigger. Now this brings us back to that first question. What if a hotel wasn't just a place to sleep, but a playground for the impossible? Atlantis the Royal is proof that boundaries are meant to be redesigned, that imagination is a compass that surpasses luxury. What if luxury isn't only about what you have, but what you're allowed to feel? Freedom. The wind on the terrace, the stretch of sea before you, the moment when everything else fades. In that sense, Athena-style icons or palm-shaped islands matter less than the human moment. Maybe that's what makes travel so powerful. It reminds us that beautiful and fascinating experiences are still out there, waiting for us to notice.